Okay, any other questions? Thanks. Art, you're going to still stay up here. John, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great night.
So Art, there was an agenda item brought up by Mr. Jepson back in July, and I reported on it briefly from our conversation, but I thought since you're here tonight, you can report out. Art oversaw the implementation in 2010 when they were allowing community use of the facility, so he can give you some historical on how that ran and what the objective was and what we're still currently doing.
Yeah, so before we opened it up to the community, what we had before, also we had the weight room open before school for athletes from 6 to 7:30 in the morning. And then also after school, we had it open, the weight room and wellness center from 3:30 to 5 o'clock.
That's for all students, correct?
That was for all students, which was we averaged probably about 50 kids a day downstairs in the weight room and about 20 kids that would use the wellness center for the entire year. We did a stipend person that would get paid seasonally based on the athletic season. So back in 2010-11, we opened it up to the community as far as like a health club. What we did is it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. And it was just a 6-week. This was our first thing. It was just a 6-week. It went from January 11th to February 17th.
And what was open, Art? Was it weight room and
just
wellness?
Just the wellness center.
Okay.
It was $30 for a resident and $50 for a non-resident. So we had we did it online, an online registration through Apple Track or RevTrack, so they could log in and do the payment on there, and then I'd get a roster, so the person we hired could pull up that roster and they bring in an ID. We had about 25 people that did that. So at the end of that 6th session, we tried it again starting in March. But at that point, we only had about 5 people sign up, so we decided that it wasn't cost neutral. So we.
Did you ever understand why there was such a drop off?
No, I mean we always talked about what the people that came to that, they always wanted, well, can we do the weight room for an hour and the wellness center for an hour, or can we so I don't know if the wellness center by itself was attractive enough. That people had other needs that they were looking for. Like I said, we treated it like a health membership, but all you got was the cardio equipment. But as far as the rentals right now, they're rentals. People are paying for them, obviously. But right now we have 17 community groups, or close to our community, that are currently using our building, from 4 different softball groups, from Brookfield Little League, Brookfield Softball, Outburst Softball, which is a combination of a bunch of the communities, Junior Bulldog, Girls Basketball, Boys and Girls Soccer, North Riverside Little League, North Riverside Recreation uses our pool right now, Riverside Parks and Rec use the pool in the summer, and they have spin classes right now on Tuesday, Thursdays. The Riverside Rockets baseball group, the LaGrange YMCA uses it on Saturdays for basketball, Lions Little League, St. Mary's football, Westchester Raiders, and Bullets.
Was there any thought or exploration of the idea of maybe having like a community night where people could come and play basketball? Just kind of like a playground thing where you'd pay, but
yeah, right now, starting in December,
it's not
December to March.
Right.
Our facilities are rented out till 9:30 at night on the weekdays, and on the weekends from 7 a.m. to 9:30 at night, completely booked.
We currently have 2 open swims, though, correct?
We currently have 2 open swims on Mondays and Thursday evenings for an hour and a half, which is pretty well attended.
And anybody can come swim laps.
Yeah.
And the times are?
It's 8:30 to 10.
On Monday and
Thursday nights. And then we have wet class, that's a sign up. I think that's
How many
Wednesday
people show up
evenings.
for those swim nights?
I'd have to get you the actual numbers.
Any
I'm not
idea,
sure.
just approximately?
I think they're averaging 20 to 30.
Okay.
Depending on the day. The summers, they had some big numbers over the summer. Obviously, those are going to go down a little bit because it was more families would come in. But I could give you an actual breakdown.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, any questions on this? All right, seeing none, Art, thank you very much, great job.